in a moment that left the audience stunned and production staff scrambling. Actor Mark Wahlberg abruptly walked off the Drew Barrymore show after a tense and unexpected argument with the host herself. What was supposed to be a lighthearted interview to promote his latest film quickly spiraled into a heated exchange that no one saw coming. Viewers tuned in expecting charm and charisma, but instead witnessed one of the most dramatic moments in daytime TV this year. The tension began subtly when Drew Barrymore brought up Mark's controversial past, a topic he rarely addresses in interviews. With a polite but firm tone, she asked him how he reconciles his early life with the roles he now plays as a devout Catholic and a family man. At first, Mark tried to brush it off, offering a generic response about growth and redemption, but Drew pressed on, asking if he ever feels like he's trying to rewrite his own history. Mark's expression shifted and the air grew heavier. "I came here to talk about my movie," he said with a visible edge in his voice, "not to be interrogated about things I've already paid for and moved on from." Drew, attempting to smooth things over, reminded him that her show was known for authenticity and vulnerability. But instead of calming the moment, it ignited something deeper. "You don't know what I've gone through, Drew," Mark shot back, his voice rising. "You act like you've had it easy just because you smile through every interview. You think you can just dig into people's pain like it's entertainment." The audience, unsure whether this was scripted or real, fell silent. Drew looked momentarily shocked, clearly not expecting that level of personal pushback. Trying to regain control, Drew said, "I'm not here to attack you, Mark. I'm trying to understand how people evolve. Isn't that what your story is about?" But Mark wasn't having it. "No, this is about you turning this into another one of your emotional therapy sessions on live TV," he snapped. The tension in the studio was now undeniable, and even the camera operators hesitated, unsure of whether to keep filming. Just as Drew reached out in an attempt to de-escalate the situation with a gentle, "Let's take a breath," Mark stood up, removed his mic, and said, "I'm done here. You can sell your tears to someone else." Gasps erupted in the audience as he stormed off the set without looking back. Crew members rushed to follow him, hoping to coax him back or at least get a comment before he left the building. Back on the set, Drew remained seated, visibly shaken. She took a deep breath, looked into the camera, and addressed the viewers. "Sometimes conversations don't go the way you expect, but that's life. We all have our limits," and clearly his were reached. She tried to move on with the next segment, but the energy in the room had shifted permanently. Later that afternoon, social media exploded with clips from the interview. Some supported Mark, saying he had every right to walk out if he felt ambushed. Others defended Drew, arguing she was simply doing her job as a host, trying to dig deeper than surface-level promotion. The hashtag Wahlberg walkout began trending within hours. Neither Mark Wahlberg nor Drew Barrymore released official statements immediately following the incident. However, sources close to both camps say that producers are debating whether to air the full unedited interview or cut it entirely. Behind the scenes, damage control efforts were already underway, as both stars are known for carefully curated public images. Whether it was a clash of personalities, miscommunication, or just an emotionally charged moment that boiled over, one thing is clear: the encounter between Mark Wahlberg and Drew Barrymore will be remembered as one of the most explosive interviews in daytime television history.